George, you've been preparing us, and the rain started to sprinkle a little bit later this afternoon on my way into work today.
Yeah, I'm protected by the sycamore tree here, but definitely some sprinkles of rain. Not as heavy as we thought it would be at this point in time, but we still have a few more hours left in the day. We do have a chance for some late night thunderstorms as well, but that'll be while you're sleeping and nothing to worry about. 13 weather ball, though, is blinking bright. We have overnight light rain and late night showers and possible storms in sight. It's also green. No change to the warmer, more humid weather pattern foreseen around the area. You can see gray skies along the lake shore in Grand Haven. Cloudy skies elsewhere, a little bit of a lowering of the cloud cover, and you can see big waves over in Grand Haven. Waves running about 2 to 3 feet at the buoys, and there's some large waves right at the coastal areas. We saw a shot of the beach earlier that had very few people because of the impacts today. And water temperatures vary widely, generally upper 60s to around 70, a couple of spots a little bit cooler than that. A light rain on the radar, a little heavier out over Lake Michigan, just enough to start to wet the ground in many locations, kind of evacuated the beaches here today. Low pressure system up here in northern Minnesota has a warm front pushing through. That's what we are seeing, just some light rain. There's no thunder and lightning with any of this as we thought there would be. Later on tonight, we may catch some storms coming up from the southwest. There's a marginal risk generally from about Holland down toward Battle Creek, and the highest chances will be Chicago southward. And on Friday evening through Saturday morning, there's also a Category 1 out of 5. Not anticipating anything heavy. You can see the right rain moves to the northeast. There is that line of some scattered storms coming through while you're just getting up in the morning, and then some afternoon sunshine. That may be just enough to help these thunderstorms tomorrow evening. That's when we might see some impacts here. And then over the weekend, on and off showers. There'll be some breaks from time to time, but generally a mostly cloudy day on Saturday with scattered showers. And then again in the afternoon again on Sunday. The best chance for very little rain will be right at the Lake Michigan beaches because all of these will be driven by the afternoon heat over the land areas. In terms of rainfall, most of that will come here very late tonight and again over the weekend. When we're all said and done, we could see up to an inch of rain in some spots. Long range outlook says we're going to stay cooler than average from the 21st through the 25th of this month with higher chances for less rainfall during that 5-day period. Forecast for tonight, look for evening light rain to continue, and then late tonight there could be a scattered thunderstorm down around Holland and South Haven, low and mid 60s. Northern areas, light rain this evening, down into the low and mid 60s overnight. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, our light rain will end later on this evening, and then towards daybreak there could be a rumble of thunder south of I-96. 13 on your side forecast. An impact is likely here tomorrow evening between about 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. Saturday with just scattered showers over the majority of the area inland Saturday and Sunday. Next week we will see sunshine, cooler than average temperatures, but at least it will be dry and everyone will have a chance to enjoy next week's weather after the showery weekend.
Yeah, it looks like a really nice next week. Thank you, George. George, the leaves on the trees were protecting you from the raindrops earlier, and it looks like that's still the case right now as well.
Still the case for the moment. A couple of drops here on the weather deck, but for the most part, it has been fairly dry east of Grand Rapids. The rain has cleared out the beaches, though, here tonight, Juliet.
Yeah.
And we've got more rain on the way. 13 weather ball is blinking bright. We have early evening rain in sight and some late night thunderstorms possible. It's also green, no change to the 80+ temperatures foreseen. Some rain going to give you the yellow paw this evening for manchas, especially here the next couple of hours. Then we'll get a bit of a break later on. And then maybe a rumble of thunder to start your day, but by afternoon the sun will be out and it'll be a muggy upper 60s. Tomorrow actually might see a little bit more sunshine, especially later in the day compared to 4.9 today, 6.1 tomorrow. Winds still fairly light, 2.5 out of a 10. Enough to create some green energy here in the state of Michigan. We've had some light rain, no thunder and lightning, just light rain is anticipated. This is out ahead of a warm front that's pushing up through the region. That's why we're going to be a little bit more humid tonight. And we'll also see a chance of a thunderstorm. There are a couple of developing back here in northern Missouri that may arrive between about 4 and 8 a.m. and that would be from Grand Rapids southward. And that's where the Storm Prediction Center has said that there might be an isolated storm. Most of them will be Chicago all the way down into Illinois. And then Later on tomorrow evening, between about 6 to 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. on Saturday, there's a chance that one of those thunderstorms could pop up in the afternoon heat. Between now and 11 o'clock, we have just ordinary light rain showers, but here are those storms very late tonight. Notice after 4 a.m., the bulk of them are right in northern Indiana into southern Lake Michigan. The very northern edge of that may get up to around Kalamazoo or so. And then in the afternoon, we get into some sunshine. So a warm day, kind of humid. And then tomorrow evening, there's that line of storms that I think might be a little bit on the stronger side. The rest of the weekend will be unsettled because upper level low pressure system just kind of hanging out in here will keep the showers, especially away from the lakeshore, going into the afternoon and evening, and then it'll calm down overnight. And then we'll repeat that away from the lakeshore again during the day on Sunday. So that'll be just as much of an impact compared to some storms here tomorrow evening. Long range outlook. This is from the 23rd through the 29th of the month. We have a higher chance of seeing warmer temperatures return toward the end of August, and a higher chance that we'll see less precipitation also during that 1 week period. Tonight, evening showers, and then south of Muskegon late tonight there could be a rumble of thunder. Low in mid 60s. Northern areas you'll see mainly evening showers, then mainly cloudy the rest of the night, mid 60s for lows. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, our light rain will end early tonight, and then late tonight south of I-96 there could be some rumbles of thunder. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted late Friday, especially in the evening to very early Friday night, with perhaps some impacts. And then showers on and off in most areas, especially away from the lakeshore Saturday and Sunday. Highs in the mid 70s. Next week, lots of sunny, dry weather with comfortable mid and upper 70s.
Not a heavy rain, but enough to need the umbrella out there on the weather deck, George.
Yeah, the raindrops are getting just a little bit bigger. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Why not?
You're going to need one of these, though, tonight and again during the weekend, Juliet.
I have mine in the car.
We do have some showers on the way. Most of the light rain this evening will taper off, but some more storms are on the way to start your weekend. 13 weather ball is blinking bright because of the rain in sight. Just rain this evening. And it's also green. No change to the weather pattern foreseen. Highs today climbed into the upper 70s to near 80, low 80s further away from the lake shore to the northeast where the rain came in later. 72 though in South Haven because the rain started right around 10 o'clock in the morning. We forecast 78 last night at 11 within our target range, 29 days in a row. Hope to extend that on into the weekend. Storm system way up in northwest Minnesota has a warm front that's pushing up in our direction. That's the reason why we have the light rain, no thunder and lightning. But we might start to see some scattered storms develop later on tonight, late tonight into tomorrow morning. But for the most part, just kind of a nuisance rain here this evening. Let's walk you through it hour by hour. Here's the light rain, a couple of showers, and then after about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll watch an area of maybe some stronger storms south of I-96. While you're sleeping, it might be an early wake-up call, but those then push to the east. We get into some afternoon sunshine, and that may just fire up some stronger storms later on tomorrow evening. This is right around 8 o'clock in the evening. You can see some stronger storms starting to come on through very quickly, passing on through. We have a risk for severe weather here tomorrow. It's a 1 out of 5. And then over the weekend, we have scattered showers throughout the day. Now, further away from the lake shore, you will have the best chances for showers. You notice right here at the lake shore, probably low chances, maybe even a little bit of sunshine. We'll repeat this again during the day on Sunday with showers mainly in the inland areas, followed by some clearing later on next week. So for tomorrow, look for a morning shower to the south and then evening showers and storms, mid and upper 70s. We'll look for some morning showers and then an afternoon thunderstorm possible, but most of them will come during the evening, mid and upper 70s, and here in the greater Grand Rapids area, both right around daybreak and again before sunset, we could see some stronger storms with highs right around 80. 13 on your side forecast. Highlighted Friday afternoon between about 6 or 7 in the evening to about 1 a.m. Saturday morning with that impact. And then on and off showers away from the lakeshore Saturday and Sunday. Next week, all next week will be sunny and a little bit seasonably cooler.